What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So I've got the Nothing CMF Phone 1, and this phone caught me by surprise. One, its price tag, and two, I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on picking this phone up for the channel, but it really is a unique device, and we're going to get to it in a little bit. But I have right here the Phone 1, I have right here the stand for the phone, and I have this light green. So I got it in light green. It comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. It was like the MediaTek Dimensity. It was like a lower end MediaTek Dimensity chipset, but nonetheless, let's open it up. And here we're introduced with the phone. Let's put this aside real quick. Huge shout out to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan using that Kamehameha against Cell. So there is the phone. Actually, let's put this aside too. Let's see what else we get. So, and actually this phone was kind of like already open, like the stickers and tape was already open. It went through customs, I guess. We have USB-C to C port. And then we have right here CMF by Nothing, which I think was color, modular, and fun. I think that's what it was. I don't remember the exact honestly, I do believe that's what it was called. I could be mistaken, but we also do have right here a really cool SIM ejector tool that I'm actually going to put aside. But there we go. Let's put that back. Probably won't be using that. So let's get the Nothing CMF Phone 1. Let's pull this. Okay, well, I guess I'm not pulling that tab. I'm just going to have to rip this apart because kind of messed it up. But here we go. Slide out just like that. It's a very light phone, I gotta tell you that. This has a really nice matte texture. And CMF by Nothing. You see the screws right here. So it is a removable plastic bag. Obviously, there is this right here. You have to pop that open to essentially remove the plastic bag as well. But so far, I like how this is looking. We also do have, again, the SIM tray right here, USB-C, a mono single speaker, so it's not using the second set of speaker like the mics up here as a dual stereo type speaker. We also do have right here the power button, volume buttons left and right. We have a dual camera system, but I believe the second one is just for like depth that helps with portrait. So we're kind of working with a single camera. And if you do cover up that second camera, you can still take photos. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this phone started up. We're going to take a quick look at the Nothing CMF phone. And as you can see right here, CMF by Nothing, powered by Android. We're going to get this booted up. And while that's getting booted up, let's quickly just go ahead and open this. Now this, I guess, was not kind of open during customs, but I'm just going to rip through just like that. And let's see what we get right here. We get the stand just like that. And this shows the instructions of how to install it. So align the stand screw with the accessory threads and turn clockwise until there is resistance. There we go. So I'm actually going to put it on. I know this probably says hello. It's running Nothing OS. So we're going to get this set up in a moment, but let me just throw this on here so you can kind of see what it's talking about. So you have to kind of get it on there. And again, this is my first time trying this out. So I'm just going to figure out how to rock her arm. Let's see. We got to turn it clockwise. And I am starting to get some resistance. So there we go. And until we get there we go. Just about, just like that. Very close, but it should be something like that. And you can use it as a stand. You can use it just like that. You can technically use it to watch videos and all that good stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this phone started and I will be right back. All right, so I am back and we got the phone initially set up, and my first impressions are it's actually pretty smooth. Obviously, what I'll show you here is I'll actually go to settings. The first thing what I did is actually I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you the phone. So it's running Android 14, Nothing OS 2.6 based off of Android 14, which is pretty nice, and I'm happy to see that we have Nothing OS running here. We also have the MediaTek Dimensity 7300. We get a rear 50 megapixel, which is the main camera, and a front 16 megapixel. Again, the second one is for like depth and helps with portrait and kind of blurring the background. Again, 8 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage, a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 6.67 inch AMOLED display, and Android 14. Now what I usually do is I'll go into right here, Nothing OS, and I'll click the build number. I'll open up developer options, and through developer options I'll change like the animation, all that stuff to 0.5, so it definitely does feel smoother. Now there is one thing or two main things I noticed with this display. It's actually pretty nice. It looks pretty good too, and it seemingly does get pretty bright as well. But first of all, it's the camera, and the camera ring, you can see it's a very visible front-facing camera ring, and also the fact that while this, the bezels are thick, the bottom chin is a little bit thicker than the rest of the bezels. And look, that's completely fine, but this device costs $199, and I'm actually going to show you a competitor here in the US, and I'll be making a detailed comparison video, but I'm going to pick it up right now as you're looking at that phone. And I don't have it turned on right now, but I'm going to boot it up for you guys. It's going to be the Samsung Galaxy A15. This device, I think, is also $199. Like, it's in the same price category as the Nothing CMF Phone 1. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably end up going with the Nothing CMF Phone 1. Again, I'm going to have to test this. I'll put on my review and review the two, but this does look promising. Now, don't get the fact that this has a triple camera setup and it's going to be better camera quality. That's usually not the case, but just look at this front-facing design. First of all, this is just so much better. It feels like you're paying more than $200 when compared to the Galaxy A15. Not only that, it's modular. Like I did order a back plate for this, but I guess that didn't come in the mail yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, you can initially remove these screws and then pop out the back plate. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and kind of, this is what it would look like. So you already have a stand built into the phone. You can mix and match too, but just for the sake of this video, like I'm gonna remove this because I don't really want to have it on. Just going to remove it just like that. It's fairly easy to remove it. There is some resistance, but nonetheless, just pop that right back in, just like that. And you should be set to go. There you go. There is the Nothing CMF Phone 1. My first impressions are that this device is great. I think they did made a cool phone for $200. And I think, and especially with the videos I've seen, I think for just like daily tasks and all that stuff, it's going to perform like a champ. And I think the biggest competitor here it has in the US is the Samsung Galaxy A15. And I can already tell you that, like, I think I'm personally already gonna choose a winner, but that's going to be for the full review. Let me know in the comments down below what other types of video you'd like to see with the Nothing CMF Phone 1. But yeah, I really do like this. Good job, Nothing. Good job. They also released like a new, I think it was like a Watch Pro and some new Buds Pro as well. So I didn't get the opportunity to check those out yet, but hopefully, you never know, I may check those out on the channel as well. But yeah, definitely be sure to stay tuned to the channel for more Nothing CMF content, and hopefully when Nothing releases their Nothing Phone 3, I will be checking that out as well. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot. It will help push my content out to more people. That's been it from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.